guys, welcome to your sort of monthly reading for the sign of Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This will be for the rest of June. I wanted to start this channel in the beginning of June, but I just graduated from college and things have been a little bit crazy, and I've been a little bit lazy. Rhymed. Anyway, so I'm starting this today on June, whatever, 3rd. So this will be for the rest of June. I'm not really going to go that much into introduction about me. I'm going to post a separate video for that because I don't feel like it, and it'll be too long if I do. But I will say, so Geminis, when I was meditating on your energy, I got this image of a stallion running through a field, which felt really great, but then immediately after that there was a pack of wolves chasing this stallion. And I don't know, like, if any of you have ever seen or read The Handmaid's Tale, seen the show or read the book by Margaret Atwood. It's been a long time. I read it in high school, but there was this one part, I think it was from this book. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but there was this part where they were talking about the two different types of freedoms, and they, by they I mean my guides, reminded me about this. There's freedom to and freedom from. Just as a reminder, if you guys are running at all, trying to find freedom, it might be helpful to take stock of whether you are running towards freedom or running from something. That's just the sort of vibe I got. Hopefully it means something to some of you. Anyway, so with that, I'll get into your reading. In the introduction video, I'll go more into like my methods and the decks that I use and all that jazz and who I am and whatever. But so today I'm going to be using my Aquarian deck. She's very cute. I got her for free at this psychic shop in New Orleans called Bottom of the Teacup, I think. Really cute. If you're in New Orleans, you should check it out. Their psychics are great and they have lots of great tea. And if you do a 30-minute reading, they give you a free tarot deck. So anyway, let's see. What messages do we have for, okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the rest of June. Oh, I hate when the cards fly off like that. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for love, the rest of June. Okay, guys, I can already tell this is going to be a tough one. Okay. And again, I'll go more into my methods a bit later, but I'm not really using like any particular spread. I'm an intuitive reader, so I don't really go like with by the book definitions. I mean, I know the definitions, but it's more like how the energy feels to me. And one flew off the bed. And it's the Hierophant. Okay, so what we have here, and I'll just go through the cards, so I'm sure you guys will probably want to know what they are. And the first one that came out is Knight of Cups. She's nice, or he. I have a tendency of referring to inanimate objects as she. I don't really know where that comes from. And then we have the Eight of Swords. That's very Gemini energy, very Gemini energy. So Knight of Cups, I don't know why I'm arranging it this way. Four of Swords, Eight of Swords. I got the Tower. Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, Five of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay. Yeah. this is pretty par for the course for what I've been seeing in readings, like just in general for my friends. A lot of people have tower moments coming, not just Gemini, like a lot of people in June, especially if you're in some sort of like very spiritual connection, a soulmate or twin flame, divine counterpart connection. I'm going to try to steer away from that a little bit. I might do like separate twin flame readings, but early to mid-June, I'm seeing a lot of tower moments coming, which is, I'm a Scorpio, so I love change, I love transformation, I love those like big dramatic moments of like upheaval. The Tower is my favorite card. It just tells you the kind of person I am. But I know that it's really scary. The one thing I can say for reassurance is this card looks terrifying, and in the moment, tower moments can feel like they're the end of the world, but just know that they're never the end of the world. It's not the end of the world till it's the end of the world, and it's not there yet. It's not going to wreck your life. It's going to change maybe a little, probably not your whole life, but it usually offers some clarity. So things seem pretty doom and gloom sometimes with tarot, but it never really is. Okay. So you do have some romance coming. This is accompanied by, it's anxiety, but it's paralysis. That's what I just heard. It's more paralysis, which makes sense. We have the Eight of Swords right here. You're taking time out. You're taking some time out to think about you or your person, because this could be vice versa, but you or your person is taking some time out to think over a decision about whether to move forward with a romantic offer. And they're taking a lot of time to do it. Maybe a little bit of self-isolation, which, you know, self-isolation can be needed sometimes. We all need our alone time, but there's a point to where it gets unhealthy. And this feels maybe a little bit bordering on that point. Yeah. It's like taking time out to think through a decision is good. You need that introspection. But at what point do you trap yourself in your cocoon? And that's sort of the point that we're at right now. I want to know what this Five of Cups energy is about. I wasn't going to clarify till later. I was like, I'm really going to try to like not clarify right away, but I need to know. Alright. What's the Five of Cups about? Five of Cups. Judgment again. Okay, so we have double confirmation with the Judgment. Ace of Hazards. Oh, okay. Some people are feeling like they missed an opportunity. I'll get one more. Oh. Yeah. Some people are feeling like they took that introspection too far, took too much time out, and missed an opportunity. A really important opportunity that was going to change their lives. But because it was so big, there was this, or is this paralysis about moving forward. So because I'm getting a couple different things. So I'm getting that, like, for one group, this is all the same person. For one group, this is the Eight of Swords person who's trapping themselves in this mental prison. because they can't figure out if they really want to move forward with this romantic offer or how to do it. And they feel like they waited too long. They feel like because they waited too long, they missed their opportunity, and now they're in this really, like, sort of, not necessarily depressive energy, but it's an energy of, like, I lost out. You know, this guy is looking at all this spilled cups on the ground, not realizing he's still got two here. He's still got some stuff going for him, but he's focusing on the missed opportunity right now. Feeling like it's totally lost. Feeling like it's totally lost. And it was something big. So for one group, that's the same person. For another group, it's two different people. For one group, the Eight of Swords person is still taking time out, still can't move forward. And the other person is feeling like it's never going to happen. It's over. It's never going to happen. Feeling like their life is over. Ooh, some people are feeling like they're going to be alone forever because this one person didn't come forward, which is really sucky if you feel that way. And that's probably not true. Yeah, that feels shitty. Okay, so for one group, it's two different people. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Yeah. This feels like the other person. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a few different things. Let me try to sort through it. It, like, comes in kind of quick, and then it's hard to separate them. So, okay, so for the people that this is one person, your person that you were contemplating moving forward with and couldn't do it, you know, whether it's you or the other person, that other person, not the one, I'm sorry, okay, person A is Eight of Swords, okay? Person B is the person that Eight of Swords person is paralyzed about moving forward with. Got it? Sorry for the confusion. So person B is walking away. Person B is like, I don't have time to deal with this shit. You can be over there, throw your fit on your own. I'm gonna enjoy being single. They're in a really great Nine of Pentacles energy right now. This is sort of like a Empress energy, but like a little younger. I think of like where the Empress is like, she's very motherly, right? She's very young, she's beautiful, she's youthful, but she's pregnant with this, literally like pregnant with fertility, whether that's like creative fertility or literally like a baby. She's a little bit more mature, whereas the Nine of Pentacles woman, she's mature, she's ready to be the Empress, but she's not quite there yet. This person is walking away or contemplating walking away from the situation because they're worried it's going to drag them down. They're done with the bullshit, basically. They're done with the bullshit, they're moving on. They're having a hard time doing it, again, because they're very nostalgic about this connection. They understand that this connection is important. But, I mean, they're right. The connection is important, but there comes a point in any connection, if it's not giving you what you need for yourself, you might have to move on. And that's the point that this person is at. They're done. They're walking away. Some of them are still holding on a little bit, like, I'm gonna walk away. If you want to follow me, cool. But if not, sorry about it. So that's one person. For the group that it's two different people, person B, the one in the Five of Cups energy, they're still feeling the loss, but they're moving towards this energy. So either way, Eight of Swords person, your Nine of Pentacles pre-Empress person doesn't want to deal with your bullshit anymore. Like, I know that sounds harsh, but they don't want to deal with your bullshit anymore. They think you've had enough time. They think you're self-sabotaging and you haven't had enough time, and it's time to move on. So that's what's going on there. But we have some interesting stuff coming up, and oh my goodness, I have to wrap this video up. Okay, this might end up being a longer one. I was anticipating 15 minutes, but it might be longer. Tower moment. There's a tower moment coming, guys. For this connection, there's a big tower moment coming, and I'm going to clarify it. And after the tower moment, we have the Hierophant, which is a card of commitment. It's a card of... My timer went off and the video stopped, so I'm going to have to stitch these videos, but it's fine. So the Hierophant comes after the Tower, and this is a card of commitment. This is a card of, sometimes it's like a marriage card, and we'll look into that later. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But so the Tower, let's go for the Tower. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this tower is coming forward. What's the right word? Tower's coming. The Tower is coming to interrupt this isolated, paralyzed, I can't move forward energy. This feeling of juggling options, and sorry, I should show you. This is the Two of, in this deck it's called Hazards. Pentacles. It's Pentacles. Two of Pentacles and Two of Wands, being at a crossroads. Juggling options, not knowing how to move forward, not knowing if you want to move forward, not knowing which direction to go in. That's what this is. And it's coming in. The universe is bringing this in to be like, you gotta cut it out. You're only hurting yourself. Enough weighing options, enough standing at this crossroad and not picking a fucking direction. Go somewhere. Go anywhere. That's what this Tower is coming in to interrupt and correct. I feel like the universe, the powers at play, person B, if it's you this is referring to, the universe thinks they've had enough time to. And what we get after the Tower is working together, building a foundation together, hope for a new beginning. It's good. It's not, okay, it's not the, hold on. It's not the monumental change you wished for, is what I just heard. It's not the monumental change you wished for. It's a slow start, but it is a start. Some of you might, if your person is the Eight of Swords person who has been taking too much time, and you maybe felt this Tower coming, which I think a lot of people do feel Tower moments coming. If that's you, you were hoping once this Tower moment came, it would fix everything. You know, it would be this big dramatic movie moment. and, you know, we'd ride off into the sunset together. That's not gonna happen. Movie moments don't happen in real life. There's a lot of anxiety about this for the other person, and you may be frustrated, but you have to understand that whatever that anxiety is, whatever they're mulling over, even if you think it's stupid, it's real for them. And they're scared. This tower is not going to be the, you know, climax of the film and then you go off and get married. It's going to be a slow start, but it's going to be a start that builds a really solid foundation, a really divinely guided, wonderful, hopeful new beginning, a foundation for a new beginning. And that's better than the movie moment, to be honest, because that's the movie. When the couple at the end of the movie ride off into the sunset together, you don't see what happens after that. You don't know. But this foundation, this is something that lasts. This is something that is solid, concrete, has, you know, you can build 4 walls on top of it. This is something that will last. And that's what the Hierophant is about, which we'll clarify a little bit. But that's what that's about. Oh, okay, need no more clarification. I got the 10 of Pentacles. The Hierophant, commitment, fucking stability up the wazoo, okay? This is happiness. This is the stable family home life. This is building a legacy together, building a home. And I'm not saying necessarily in regards to, like, you're gonna get married and have babies, but it's that energy of stability, building something together. And that's where this tower moment is leaded. After all of this, let's be honest, it's real to them, but it's fucking bullshit. After all this bullshit, really good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay, I'm like super over time, so I'm gonna quickly pull some animal spirit oracle cards because it's a really nice way to end off the reading. They have some really good healing energy. So let's see, oh, I have to get my book. It's somewhere over there. I'm so disorganized, guys. So, I wasn't even asking a question. What messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and love for the rest of June? I'll pull 3. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the rest of June. Gemini. Okay, one more. Gemini. Love, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I was only going to pull 3, but we have 4 now. That's fine. Okay, hold on. Let me get my book. I'm just going to read the definitions from the book. Because, yes, 1, I don't have them memorized. 2, I don't feel like memorizing them. And the descriptions in this book are so beautiful and poetic. So honestly, you'd probably get more out of it from me reading it than if I were to memorize the definitions. So first, we have the butterfly, which is air energy. Let me find her. We have 2 air energies. Gemini. Okay, butterfly. Undergoing great change and transformation. Tower moment. Connections. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships. Literally, you cannot make this shit up. Or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you.
Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. Yeah, again, that cocoon energy of like self-isolation and not moving forward. You can't do that forever. Whether it's you or the other person, like, nobody can do that forever. Eventually, something has to emerge, and hopefully it's a butterfly. But this is a time of great change. And again, whether you or your person is the one in this cocoon energy, yeah, they might be putting you through some bullshit. But it's important to have compassion. Because again, you may think it's stupid, but their fears are very real to them. Alright, so next is the frog. And that's not to say that, like, if someone is treating you like shit, you shouldn't put up with that. If someone is treating you like shit, walk away. Like, I don't care if it's a soulmate, I don't care if it's a twin flame energy, walk away. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but divine connection is no excuse for being treated like trash. That's my personal opinion. Okay, so we have water energy next. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign. The frog. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, frog. Clearing, cleansing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished. So it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. When it's in balance, there's a clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance, depleted, running on empty. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's important to take time out. Not too much time out to where you trap yourself, but self-care is important. Alright, the wolf. Earth energy. Wolf. Wolf, where are you, wolf? There you are. The guardian of family and tribe, activism, ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance, compassion, helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following. Embrace all, exclude none. Again, like, if you're dealing with someone who is self-sabotaging and putting you through a lot of shit, as long as that's not resulting in you feeling, as long as it's not, like, hurting you, as long as they're not treating you like trash, try to have compassion and tolerate them. Tolerate their bullshit as much as you can, because they're really trying. They are really trying to get through their nonsense. And just because someone isn't doing something your way doesn't mean that it's wrong. Okay, next and last, we have the hawk, and then I gotta wrap up this video. Okay, the hawk. Where is it? I feel like it's, hawk, watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. When in balance, sees clearly, intuitive. When out of balance, sees too much, suspicious. To bring into balance, perspective shift is needed. Honestly, I feel like this is just about reminding you that for a lot of you, divinity, the universe, the powers at play, they are looking over this connection. The universe does have your back, even if it doesn't feel like it. And a lot of times when things aren't going right for you, it's because you're holding on too tightly. You are being watched over. You are not alone. The universe, like I said, the universe has your back. All you have to do is trust it. All right, Geminis? Cross watchers? That's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, if it resonated with you, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Comment, tell me what you think, tell me if it resonated with you. Follow me on Instagram. My handle is Amelia Jo Wood. Amelia with an A. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.